And we are back.
Finally, the soda's in the motherfucking pot.
Once again,
we are here delivering a proper dose of audio dope in the form of pure heroin fentanyl with the COVID into your veins. Audio dope.
Yerdinol or Yandol, I think they call it. It's a good mixture.
That sounds like a Lord of the Rings character. I don't really like that.
Well, you know who to talk to. We talked about it off here.
Yeah, DeMario. We did talk about it off here.
I'm just saying, Hitler had a drug problem.
He did. He did, and that's okay. We should all learn from mistakes of shouldn't do too many uppers, met with a downer, met with a mid, then hit with some more uppers, and just don't get no sex for like 3 weeks. You'll lose your fucking mind.
Wow, yeah, he was a lame. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that.
You know
but yeah, that's wild. You're right.
That'd drive you insane, wouldn't it?
You just threw me in a whole other
It
direction.
would drive you insane, wouldn't it?
It would.
Get help.
Thank God.
Hey, there's like a fucking what they call it now, a hotline for everything now.
Is there a hotline for World War III panic?
I don't know. We should get to that. Who the fuck are you first?
IB's the one and only. Well, if you know, you know. If you don't, then, you'll figure it out.
Some people don't know, nigga.
That's true. So that's why I feel the need to tell them every week. Once you ask me to tell them, I feel like that's a great throwback. IB's the one and only Busy 9-3. Some call me the motherfucking Kango Don. I was going to wear the OG Kango today, but
that shit dustier than motherfucking Rick James' grave. Rest in peace to the God.
It was a bit worn. AKA the one and only motherfucking Kwame Khalifa. Some call me the Tiki Torch Nazi daughter slayer. Some, a very minute few, but those of us within the know that know. They call me the crooked court jester from time to time. And even when I get in my layer by myself, maybe with your girl, Captain Dr. Science. Lab coat, no. Bubble vest, yes. You know what it is. We back.
I never know how to feel when you say science. Because I'm like,
I don't know how
are you just
my Twitter.
Are you just being a dick? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, which is normal?
I think
or you
it's
think
more
you're
so
trying
that.
to say something? And I'm just like, nah, he just being a dick because I don't think you're really trying to say nothing.
It's more so that.
Yeah, all right, for sure. And I am your A1 on the mic, the one and only motherfucking Jose Ortega, hailing from the home of bitch and tequila, 50-cent margaritas, and cartel dealings. The one and only rum lord, god damn it. Got it in the bottle right now, god damn.
Shout out to
Also
Cardi.
known as Tequila Papi. But I got to drive today, so we can't have none of that. You know what I mean? And I'm listening to the Earth Gang album, and I don't think I want to mix those two while driving back home. That seems like a bad time.
That might be dangerous.
It might be, but I gotta let that bitch breathe for that.
That might be dangerous.
Just saying. AKA 2030 Space Ghost. You know what I'm saying? AKA the Petronome, the one and only, you feel me? AKA the pot god. Say your prayers, say your praises. We in this bitch. Episode 194. Millennials podcast. House of Space Media. What's good?
What's good? How y'all been? I've been okay. How you been?
I smoke weed, so yeah. I manage.
I guess that's an answer.
I manage. You know?
Fair enough.
I don't know what type of answer sometimes people want. Real talk, I really think that certain people shouldn't even ask those questions.
When you say certain people.
Certain, professional people. Like, if you're a waitress or a server or whatever.
I feel like that's the main question you're supposed to ask is, how are you doing?
There's a million different ways to ask that question than to ask it that way, because you could end up in my wife left me because she's such a fucking whore.
That is a chance you take.
You know what I mean?
That is a chance you take.
I'm pretty
come with the job.
I'm pretty sure that my son's fucking my side piece. She's 24. And I'm like, what the fuck? He's 14. I'm like, how you doing this shit? But I can't prove it. And it's like, well, nah, son.
Any nigga telling the waitress that
look,
go to therapy or something. You gotta figure out a different way to vent.
Once upon a time,
your emotions, if that's a normal action or that's okay.
Another segment of story time with Ortega.
Wild.
Once upon a time, I used to work as a server at Olga's Kitchen in Novi. In Novi, and I tell you what,
was around the whites. Them motherfuckers was coffee paper.
Oh, the stories you would hear if you like straight up if you ask, "How you doing?" Here you go.
You want the long version or the short version?
No, you was getting the long version either way. Every time you came, you were trying to make all your. See, after I quit, we started using the fucking whole trays, which I recommended we do. Instead of trying to hold these shits by our arms and carrying out 4 plates at once via arm. It just seemed more practical. You drop less shit. I ain't never dropped nothing, but some people did. And it just made more sense. Now, you had to make at least 3-4 trips to that same table, see how they doing, deliver drinks, deliver plates, come back at least with the check, and check in at least 2 times in between. And you gonna get the whole bit. The whole bit. And if you listened, or at least pretended you did, sometimes your tip was good. You know, I'm Latino, so they tipped me like a nigga. So, I was kind of bitter.
I'm just saying. He gave me gas money because of those nice people.
Oh, well, sometimes you gotta... You know what I'm saying? Flirt it up with some nice white milfs and get your money up.
I mean, you know, a tip is a tip.
It's a hustle.
You dig?
It's a hustle. I was pimping food.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
You gotta come off like, you know, hey.
You know what I mean?
I'm glad you came tonight.
I pay my taxes, nigga. Real shit. I paid my taxes, nigga. What you mean?
Hey.
You didn't catch me up like Freddie Gibbs. I'm out here.
When that nigga had tax problem? I missed that.
After the Yeezy shit.
Oh yeah. Oh no,
yeah.
I didn't miss that. Yeah, I remember that. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Pay your taxes, kids.
They give him a payment plan. But you, as far as music and musical experiences, I should say, had an experience. An experience I believe that, in my opinion, wasn't real.
What do you mean?
I don't believe you was there. I don't believe that you...
If I regret I was there, does that count as me not being there if you also don't believe I was there?
No, I believe that technically... This is the one moment...
I'd like to erase that whole thing from memory.
Hey, fam, hit me up. You know how people actually have that one person that they fuck that they wish they could have taken back or just don't have the memory of? We all got that person. You know what I'm saying? That one person, that one girlfriend, whatever. You have the moment.
Wait, they wish that they couldn't fuck? What?
Or just didn't. Like, that just didn't happen.
I wish they didn't fuck.
Didn't.
Okay.
And you have that moment that in real life that I believe that was so many lies and deception all in one thing that was supposed to be real but wasn't real. So therefore, you was at an unreal event. An unreal event couldn't technically happen in a real universe, right? So technically, you weren't there.
But who's to say when and if the universe isn't real?
When you go to an experience, because when you go to an experience,
I need a scapegoat.
When you go to
but I'm just saying,
when you go to an experience like the Kanye West experience at the movies that you went to, that was
Donda 222.
First to back up this statement. There is no.
Should throw this mic like he did.
Look. Said the sound. You said the sound was bad. I have no idea about none of this because I'm not a Yeezy-like. I don't fuck with Kanye. Fuck Kanye. Fuck Pete Davidson too. We fuck with Kim.
I believe he was there. I think, like the rest of Twitter, that nigga hijacked the sound booth.
I believe
made sure he had a hard time.
Oh yeah, 100%. He did exactly what Pusha T was supposed to do to Drake at the Larry Hoover concert. It's exactly what he did. Pete completely ruined.
Plug on his mic.
He completely ruined this nigga on purpose. Cause he's like, nigga, you gonna keep fucking with me? Like, I'm just trying to be cool. Your wife trying to,
baby, you might
like your ex bitch trying to move on. Like, dog, and you just fucking with me, bro. Like, I wake up and you calling me a bitch. Like, word? Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with you. Fuck you, nigga.
You the best I ever had.
Don't make Drake. You know what? Watch. You know it's lit when you see Pete and Davidson next to Drake. You know it's lit. When that moment happens, it's lit. Them niggas picking sides now.
Well, let's talk about it.
I'm just saying in that sense.
Let's talk about it.
Sound problems happen. Album. I never believe anything that he's gonna do pre-album anyway is ever gonna be the album. So there's no
drop when he says
when you said when I saw 22, I was like,
so 23.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I saw that. I'm like,
at the least.
Nah. I was like, that shit gonna come out on March 1st. Like that's what I fucking thought.
Nigga, I was sitting there talking about it with the niggas in the theater. Like, yo, so next year, 6 months, what we betting on this tonight to tomorrow? 3 months, 2 months, 2030. Okay.
And I said, all y'all niggas is coons. All y'all. Even the white ones. They albino
Speaking
coons.
of which, when you texted me that, a white person behind me tapped me on the shoulder, was like, that's mean. How did you see that? She was like, I was just walking to my seat and I was like, okay, that's my friend. I'm sorry. No bullshit. That happened. I had a better night with the people in the theater than watching the show.
You had a great night with the whites, huh?
Yeah. And it was mostly the whites. I think I saw 12 niggas other than myself.
Oh my
3
God.
Asians.
Oh my
4
God.
Middle Easterners, and I know one of them.
There's gonna
because he asked me on the way out before he left. He was like, "That was bad, right?" I was like, "Yeah, that was bad." He was like, "All right," and he left. Like, swear to God.
There's gonna be one moment when I buy something Yeezy. And when they drop the Yeezy yarmulke, I'm gonna buy you one. Cause you deserve.
Hey, Rocket, that's disrespectful. I'm not Jewish. Well, unless I get a white
You
girl. Unless I
Ezekiel-like.
get a Jewish white girl, then maybe.
No, you Ezekiel-like, nigga. You can wear a Yeezy yarmulke, nigga.
Is it any?
It's gonna be fashionable.
I mean, I don't rock shit because of that. I gotta rock it because it means something. I'll rock the Yeezy yarmulke if I'm gonna be half Jewish with my Jewish white and or wherever other color Jewish.
You
can
insult
be.
the Jews too much to do that.
Nigga, you do that. That's not me.
I never insult the Jews.
Cap. Big Cap. Cap Records, nigga. What? Nigga, Cap City.
No, when y'all say it like
Cap
that,
County.
that
Nigga,
sounds
what?
crazy.
Nigga.
That sounds crazy when you say it like that. It sounds crazy. It sounds crazy.
It sounds crazy when you said what you said over the last 193 episodes.
I'm not.
What? He gonna go 193 episodes and blame it on me.
I say
what?
I say straight up things, and sometimes they're hurtful. I don't mean to be hurtful.
I do not believe that is how it comes off.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, I don't mean to be hurtful. I just say straight up shit.
I second that, but
sometimes it hurt. Like, for real. Sometimes it hurt.
Okay.
We are at fault too.
I'm gonna let them deal with you. You gonna have to deal with that on your own time, on your own principle. I ain't got nothing. Busy 9-3 has nothing to do with that. For once, I get to say that.
I ain't said nothing. You assuming I said something about something that I ain't said nothing about.
All right. Is water wet?
This is my first episode.
Nigga said, I just got here. Fuck is you talking about?
I was just telling my coworker the other day, like, a police officer could pull up a video with me holding up 2 forms of ID doing the crime.
You did it, nigga.
No, that ain't me, bro.
No, I didn't.
That's your homie there with you. I don't know that nigga.
I don't know.
I don't even know neither one of them niggas.
That you saying is me. That don't even look like me.
Ain't that your social security card? No. Ain't that your ID? No. Who's that person? I don't know. Do you?
Dog. Oh my God. You could know the cop and still have to be like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Look, Johnson. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I have no idea who any of these people are. I don't even know why I'm here. Nigga, I need to pick up my kid from school. What are you doing?
Got bigger fish to fry than me.
I'm innocent all the time. Even when I commit crimes.
Even when you're guilty.
I'm innocent all the time because I was
you gotta
never...
prove it, bitch.
Yeah, I was never there. Because I was never there. Anything you said I was, anywhere you said I wasn't there.
I feel like if you hold up 2 forms of identification, they can prove it. That's what you said.
I wasn't there. I'm gonna keep it real. Like,
I mean, you can say that, but
I wasn't there.
you held up 2 forms of identification and then shot a nigga in the head on camera. Yeah, they gonna know. We gonna start calling you. What's his name?
That was doctored footage.
Nigga said that was a deep fake.
You ain't never seen that? That was a clip from Natural Born Killers, nigga. I seen that shit. Fuck out of here. Trying to pin that on me.
What's the nigga name? We gonna start calling you. What was the Girl Scout name? We gonna start calling you Carlisle.
No, Carlisle was stupid. Carlisle was stupid. You can't rob a community that know you, nigga.
Hey, for those of you...
You had to find out already through some type of investigating. That's the reason why I'm in the room to think that, you was the nigga that committed the crime. So already, all I got to do is make your day harder because I'm already going to prison, but, fuck you because now you still got to investigate some shit. Because I could really say, like, yo, nigga, on statement, that's not me. We going to trial with these nuts. What's good?
I don't even think they caught him. And if it was me, they wouldn't have caught me neither. You damn right I ran off with all of them new cookies and donation boxes, nigga. You fucking right.
That's your man.
And you know what, Carlisle? You what, 16, 17, you live in a city of maybe 1,000 people. Everybody know you did it, nigga.
Fucking terrible.
But you know what? If that's your projection, you'll be dead by 30. Don't worry about it.
That is the most Iowa-ass crime, by the way.
What?
That's an Iowa-ass crime.
Bro, why the fuck?
If that's your crime in a 1,000 citizen town in Iowa, that Carlisle would rob him at like knife point, gun point.
Oh, he just ran off.
Oh, he just like, that's it, grab, yo.
He scoped it and ran.
on the Girl Scouts?
Nigga, yes. The parents was there. Yo, look, okay, let me give you some context.
They seen this nigga at PTA.
Let me give y'all some context. Because we just kind of talking about it now. In Iowa, don't know what city.
Well, you didn't finish about your Kanye thing, but...
We'll get back to Kanye.
I don't want
this kind of ties into it, ironically. Because I feel like he ran off with my time the way Carlisle ran off with them cookies. So, it kind of ties back in. Let me finish. Anyway, Iowa, right? Outside of a Target. Swear to God. Little girls in Girl Scout outfits and parents.
It's funny, but it's not funny.
It's sad as fuck. This nigga projection is nowhere. He is first round 33rd pick, nigga. Like he is done, nigga. He's over, nigga.
There's only 30 picks in the first
Exactly. Nigga. That's my point. So let me set the scene. Iowa, Target, little girls, Girl Scout outfits, parents supporting little girls in the Girl Scout outfits, right? So Carlisle walks up.
This is the most embarrassing
They
story
serving
ever
fiends.
told on this podcast.
What?
Like, what the fuck? I was really, I was hoping it was gonna be something exciting attached to it, like this nigga pulling out a knife on the kids. Like,
Nah, he went old school with
something that said some type of disparity came with this.
Because that's what I thought too. Really.
I was hoping some type of disparity came with the story.
Why is it on Baller Alert unless this nigga pulled a gun on some little girls, right? Nope. Or a knife or something. Threaten somebody. Nope. Snatch and grab, nigga. Out here, nigga. So, like I said, Carlisle walks up. Scopes the scene. Sees the nuke joints out on the table. Only reason I know they got some new joints is because of Carlisle. Girl Scout Cookies of America or Association just dropped the new caramel and chocolate joints with the chocolate drizzle. So shut up. So Carlisle peeped this shit out. Seen those joints. I'm sorry. Seen them joints next to the Carlisle peeked them out. Seen them joints next to the donation box. Peeked the little girls and the parents said, y'all ain't about shit. Snatch and grab. Wham. Gone. Then nigga dashed so far and was on his shit so much just like the Flash. Nigga dipped through a Walmart parking lot and they caught him on camera. So niggas ran the security camera back after they called the police. They was like, oh, that's Carlisle. They still ain't caught him, but they know who it is.
Oh my God. That's
So what
the
I'm
most
saying
retarded
is,
shit. Oh my God.
No, but what I'm saying
Who
is,
does that happen to?
niggas that went to the Kanye West experience. Niggas that went to the Kanye West. So look, this is how it circles around, right?
Don't call me for commissary if you get locked up for stealing cookies from the Girl Scouts of America, nigga. Don't call me for no commissary,
grown
bro.
man. I don't care if you were another fellow Girl Scout and you just mad at that squad. Nigga, don't do that. That's foul.
You think somebody said Carlisle?
No,
You know what I'm saying?
straight up though, I think if you
What
like,
if Tiffany put a hit on Carlisle?
but if you
or put a hit on the other joint?
but
through
if you
Carlisle,
rival
know what I'm
Girl
saying?
Scout gang, then it's like it's gang, you know what I mean? And you riding for your set, you know what I mean?
All I'm saying is,
If you Girl Scout Troop 158, nigga, and you got beef with 155, nigga, fuck them bitches. Like it's real over here. Like that's what I'm gonna tell my daughter, nigga. Like,
All
yo,
I'm
you
saying
see
is-
155, you say, bitch, fuck you.
dog.
Straight up, keep it real.
Dog.
Ride for yours. You ain't gotta slang no crack, but all you gotta do is slang some cookies outside of Target. Like, hold your own. You see Carlisle.
Hove did that, so you ain't have to, my nigga. Like, what are you doing?
Like, all I'm saying is, you see Carlisle pull out the blade. You already know what's up. You gang. You ride for 158, right? Because when we 158, we 158. You feel me? 55th Street.
He done came up so tough.
Hey, shout out to Crip Mac.
Bruh, I'm just saying, man. I feel like if you know what that was, then you know if you can feel those Girl Scouts' pain, then you can understand what I was going through.
Well, first off, they was probably
in that AMC theater.
they was from Troop 160, 166. You know what I'm saying? They ain't stand a chance. They went hood out here.
Nigga, they were in Iowa.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
want to hear that.
Man, they ain't stand a chance.
I don't want to hear that.
They ain't stand a chance.
I don't want to hear that.
They ain't stand a chance.
Carlisle does not pose a threat other than to them.
158 was gang.
I don't even think they were threatened.
158 is
It's
gang.
like, what the fuck happened? Oh. Like the Target he stole it from in front of, they was like, this nigga's so petty. They just gave the Girl Scouts the money that he stole. It was like $200. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, shit. You know what? That's going to scar them young children in this century forever. And it wasn't even a real robbery.
Bro.
This is going to send people to therapy.
And they gonna say they got robbed.
Yeah, they going to say, I got robbed when I was 8 years old, and it was the most
PTSD.
traumatic experience in my entire life.
Because a nigga named Carlisle did a snatch and grab. It just...
You haven't even met DeMario Tevin. It's like, you haven't even met them niggas from HP. You don't even know them.
Oh, my God. We not going there. Oh, my God.
Like, shit. You don't even know that nigga from HP.
And you know what? That nigga was in the theater. That nigga was in the AMC.
I don't know if that person is actually existing in HP, so that, like, it's not a shot at that person.
We don't know who the fuck went to go see that bullshit. I got a free ticket because I'm assuming they knew it was bullshit.
You was the only nigga there.
I wasn't.
You was.
I was one of 12. Maybe. And
the only nigga from
13.
HP. You was the only nigga named DeMario from HP.
My name is not DeMario. I am from HP. But my name is not DeMario.
But what I'm saying, you was the only nigga in that theater.
I see what you're saying now, Chief.
Yeah, there was a bunch of Geralds. There's some Zacharys.
Definitely Robert.
Yeah.
Some Christians.
I
I ain't talking about Jesus. Yeah.
I'm about to say,
you might be right. No, you know what? No, it was some niggas behind me. It was 3 niggas behind me. I don't know how.
they voted for Trump.
No, they was looking at me. Put it like this: they was looking at me, and I was looking at them, and they was looking at me, and I was looking at them, and it was like, all right, you know what I mean?
Oh, them niggas just wanted peace.
I don't know.
They wanted to see craft and peace. They trying to be creative. Support them niggas.
It was weird though, because they was like real loud behind me, and I kept looking back like, yo, what the fuck?
Cause you white now.
I'm not white. I just enjoy quiet as if I was. That's all. I don't want to be around you noisy niggers.
Sure, Xavier.
You just call me Xavier.
Yes, nigga, Xavier from HP.
That's a fire name. I don't know if that's as nerdy as you think it is. It's kind of
It's
fire.
not supposed to be nerdy, nigga. It's a typical made up name from HP.
You did better with Antoine.
Look, nigga, I'm gonna freestyle these shits all day.
I mean, we talking about Highland Park, nigga. This is all of these are right.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This is a freestyle.
All of these are right.
This just is just a freestyle. I haven't even sat down to write none down. You know what I mean? Write a
Point
whole
is,
set.
Kanye wasted my fucking time.
Of course he did.
I scheduled.
Wait.
Was scheduled.
Wait. I'm gonna acknowledge right now because you say I'm this person, so I'm gonna live up to it. I want you to say you were right because that
About
nigga
what?
Kanye always non-delivers when he say he gonna deliver.
Oh no, I can't give you that because we heard the album.
No, you didn't.
We did. Yeah, I did.
That is not the album that you're gonna hear.
It was that night.
It wasn't.
It was that night.
It's not a real moment.
He said it was. He said that was Donda 2 that night. This is the release of it.
You
Whether what we
you believe
hear once
everything
he
you see in
eventually
here?
gets off the stem player bullshit or not,
You believe everything you see in here?
do you?
No.
Then don't ask me that stupid shit.
Then why you believing in Kanye when he say that shit?
I'm not.
Then don't. Cause it didn't
I was
happen.
invited to be somewhere.
No, you wasn't.
I showed
You
up.
was a part. You failed to the marketing campaign. That's what you did.
Nigga,
You weren't
you think
invited,
I
nigga.
paid to go see that bullshit?
No, you was invited to be a part of the marketing campaign.
No, none of the niggas in the theater got any airplay on the live stream.
It's not
We was
about-
just watching a heartbeat
yeah,
for
to be
2
there,
hours.
But
The nigga didn't start until he said it would be over. Or like, look, the ticket was 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. We should have been out that bitch 11:15, 11:10. All right. Mr. West did not start until 10:56.
don't you call that nigga Mr. West in here?
I feel like I can do that.
Don't you do that?
I'm being condescending. I feel like I can do it.
No.
And I want to
Mr.
beat still.
West.
You don't care about that. I still want to beat.
He gonna ask who you vote for,
And I'm gonna tell him Trump.
and then you know what? That's gonna be the one moment in history that is going to like you're gonna see outside of the Spider-Man shit. These niggas point at each other and be like, "Oh shit, real life and shit." You know, Ooh, Spider-Man, that meme.
The whole busy verse is gonna break, and we just gonna be like, "Whoa!"
Kanye's
You
gonna
too?
Kanye's gonna be like, "No, you're a coon." And if Kanye West calls you a coon, I might die.
Does that mean I'm the most powerful coon?
No, that means he's the most hypocritical coon of all time. To deny his
I
coonery.
can't be a coon then, if that's the case.
No, you definitely are.
No, I'm definitely not.
Yeah, you definitely are.
Less of one than you are.
Nah.
Nigga, you're more okay with higher gas prices than I am.
I'm not okay with it,
No,
nigga.
you are.
I just know I gotta pay it. Duh.
Everybody does. You gotta be
Yeah,
okay with
unless you got an electric car. If you got an electric car, you say, fuck that shit. I happen to not have an electric car. Therefore, I have to pay gas prices.
I mean, how many people got an electric car, really?
A lot of people out here in white people land where you live, nigga.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, I know I'm right.
All I'm saying is this.
You ungeographical ass nigga.
Speaking of geography, all I'm saying is this. If you can waste my time,
Carlisle.
if you can waste my time up until the point that I think you have wasted all of my time, and people were in the theater, my nigga, talking about, is there gonna be a show? I don't think there's gonna be a show. I literally said to the white girl to the right to me, only Kanye could sell tickets to a show and not have a show,
Nigga.
which would have been
This nigga's pump
weirdly
fake
dope, but you
this
know,
nigga's
whatever,
pump fake is
I
more
guess.
effective than Joel Embiid's. Like, all y'all niggas be jumping for that shit. And I'm like, it's not gonna be what it's gonna be. It never is. It's never been.
Nigga had the show. I'm sure Pete Davidson was in the booth, like I said. Nigga had all types of sound problems, ended up throwing the mic. And then he gets off stage, and then World War III pops the fuck off.
It's not World War III yet.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's not.
This is the start.
It's how it starts, but it's not there yet. So
It's got it. What do you mean, nigga? It's
let's calm
a
down.
bunch of people. No, nigga, pray for Ukraine.
Yeah, pray for Ukraine, but
So it started.
it's not starting.
There are people fleeing.
They are fleeing, but they can win. Let's root for the win. All right. You know what I mean? Let's chill. Let's chill.
Ukraine
Let's
is
chill.
not in a
Let's
position
chill.
to win.
Let's chill.
You know,
Let's chill.
only way they could
Mhm.
is if
Me
things
and George are
popped
still
off more.
able-bodied enough to be taken. Let's chill.
You know, that was the coldest shit I heard.
you like
Time
let's
out.
chill.
That was the coldest shit I heard about the whole thing. They said, yo, women and children, please leave the country as soon as possible. Hey, men, if you're between the age of 18 and 60, better stay your ass here and fight. You cannot leave.
Yeah, you gotta.
We get that call one day. What we doing? George?
for here.
Jose?
I'm standing mine.
Because this shit, if it's World War III, this shit can easily spill over. And I could see Biden and or Trump being like, all right, fight for your country.
If I wasn't here, that's what I would be doing.
Like, not in the point to where, like, you have a choice. Like, you have to. Even if you don't want to.
If I wasn't here, that's what I would be doing. I don't want to go to fucking Russia, but if I had to defend, yeah, I would. Because my people are here.
I mean, you gotta defend your crib.
Is here.
Yeah, you gotta defend your crib. And I feel like that's probably how they feel.
If I gotta defend the nation, yeah, too. Like, this is the crib.
That's just some silly.
If there's no Michigan, if there's no Michigan, there ain't no Detroit, nigga.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying?
Ain't no
like,
America, ain't no Michigan.
Right. So it's like.
I mean, it is, but it's got a different name.
It's like you do have the option to flee and shit, and I can understand certain people that would. Like, you unable, like, you generally are afraid. Like, you don't have that in you to, like, do that. That's understandable. I'm not that guy. I would stay.
Is it bad? I feel maybe it's the Black American in me.
I hope that I can say that same thing and this shit just winters over 5 years from now.
Like you don't have to back it up.
No, 5 years from now we ain't doing this shit. I don't even want to talk no more.
No,
I'm gonna say if I got to go to the Ukraine,
that's what I'm saying. 5 years from now, nigga, the shit might be here. If this is World War III. Shit might be here.
I'm not talking.
You talking about 5 years from now?
I'm not talking. I'm sorry.
Shit really pop off.
I don't really have it in me to talk after that.
You said what, George?
I'm not podcasting through no fucking helmet.
We gonna be fucking on the hunt. You mean like, yo, episode 205, nigga, you ready?
Nah.
We see a Russian, shoot him.
So George can
stream that shit on
George can spark a cigarette at the wrong time and like get us marked. Like, nah, yeah. I'm good. Like, I'm alright.
Oh no, nigga, this shit is audio only at that point. Ain't no cameras no more, nigga. This is audio.
No, you can still spark a cigarette and get mic'd, nigga. I've heard stories, terrible ones.
Yeah. I can see that. It's got to be some faulty wiring though. But
no, it's really like you spark a fucking cigarette, you have a cherry and smoke going straight upward. I see it like a little something to look like a head, like a rock movement.
Oh, you talking about like if I'm like in shit, yeah. Oh yeah, no, nigga. If we at that point, nigga, we just gotta be in whatever bunker we in or in the same bunker and be like, yo. You know what I'm saying? Episode whatever.
Y'all ain't getting no podcast war pop off. I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all ain't getting one from me.
You ain't gonna keep doing the podcast if the war pop off?
No.
We would be the littest niggas. Bro. You think Joe Rogan doing that? He not.
No.
He not.
He's not.
That'd be just as crazy as niggas with cell phones in jail and TikTok and shit right now.
Pushing P like a motherfucker.
Stop saying that. Stop. All y'all niggas. Everybody. Stop saying pushing P.
I'm just saying, dog. It would be fire.
I like a light-skinned chick under 5 foot that's pushing V. Like, I like that.
And that's just keeping it P.
I don't know if I want my 5 foot light-skinned girl pushing V. Maybe giving me V, not pushing V.
If you pushing V on me, then that's P.
Are you buying or is it free? Motherfucker.
If that's my girl, the V is free. So she getting the P.
So what is there to push? It's there. You in the kitchen all day, every day. Y'all just cooking and cooking and cooking and cooking.
So sometimes you got to be pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. Then you get the P from the V.
Young nigga, more that dough. Young nigga, more that dough.
That was one of the greatest songs of all time. I'm just letting you know. My wife used to say like, yeah, you're like we can't play Move That Dope at the wedding. I'm like, damn. Why? Because I got bad and bougie. I was a ratchet.
You gave up. What? You had the choice and you picked that?
I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? It made more sense than, you know what I'm saying?
No, it didn't. It was your wedding, nigga.
Yeah.
Should have been based off shit for you and her, nigga, not the masses. You not putting on Bad and Bougie at the crib. You putting on Move That Dope.
I am.
Right.
But I wasn't at the crib.
Wasn't for them. Wasn't for us that were there. It was for y'all. We was just overseers, nigga.
I wasn't overseers, nigga. I needed one person to be an overseer.
You know what I mean. Witnesses, whatever.
Witness not, nigga. Witness shit.
Nigga, I have pictures that say different.
All I'm saying is, you didn't witness no Kanye shit. That didn't happen.
It did. We watched the show. The show just went to shit.
It didn't
And
happen.
then World War III popped
I'm
off.
trying to cut you some bail, nigga. You the one to just keep living to it.
I can't get no bail for it. I got invited and I still showed up like an idiot. I felt stupid sitting there. Nigga,
I told you was stupid when you was texting me.
that blue, that shit I picked, that shit I sent you, I stared at that for an hour and a half. Nigga, talking to motherfuckers around me. It was stupid. I don't know why he even wasted the money or whoever's money, Live Nation or his own company, his own money to fucking fund IMAX cameras to fucking do it. Why?
You know what?
Couldn't even get the sound right, nigga.
You know what's real?
And he probably gonna hear this one day and be mad. I'm probably
You know
never
what's
gonna get a
real?
beat. But if I do,
You know what's real?
I'm not sorry.
You
Because
know
that
what's
shit was,
real?
you know that
You
shit
know
was
what's
fucked
real?
up.
And this is why you're not gonna get the beat neither. Because I'm gonna tell the truth right now. And I bet you Big Sean didn't get his motherfucking masters.
Me and Kanye ain't got shit to do with him and Kanye.
All I'm saying is you not paying Big Sean, but you paying for the IMAX, nigga.
Them bitches not cheap.
It's not cheap, nigga. You seen what one of them cameras look like, nigga? You gotta carry the bitch like these.
It looked like this whole table.
It's like
this
one
is
of
the
these.
camera.
Yeah.
With a lens like right here.
It's like a whole
like-
bitch.
Yeah.
Like you
It's a
gotta be
whole
like,
thing. They got it on like a rig. It moves. It's a very expensive piece of equipment.
crazy as hell.
I don't know, man. I feel like whether or not that he paid for that with Big Sean's masters or not.
He did. Twice. Probably 3 times.
Oh man.
Pay Big Sean. Look, I know Big Sean is from Southfield, and he not really as hard as he be like
Big
saying when
Sean
he be mad.
might not slap Kendrick. I feel like y'all gonna have to box.
I'm cool.
If he
with it.
ever hears this shit,
I'm
y'all
cool with it.
gonna have to
I'm
box.
cool with it. I'm cool with it.
Just like I'm gonna probably have to box with Fetty Wap or somebody. Y'all gonna have to box, and I still
You gonna
got
box with Fetty?
I feel like I've unintentionally said a lot of wild shit about Fetty Wap.
You did. You disrespectful.
Yeah. And I feel like if he heard it, if he ever gets out of jail, which is, hard to do with a life sentence.
Free Fetty.
You can't really, yeah.
I'm cool with boxing with Big Sean. I beat his ass.
I'm just looking for my trap queen.
I ain't saying you look, niggas from Detroit like us would say like, I beat your ass and take your bitch. I don't even want to take Janae Aiko. Even I wave at her like hi and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you gonna do it.
I mean, she gonna hold the nigga head after
Let's say that's an option when you do it. You're not gonna do it.
I'm not. If
it's like that's an option when you
came
do
through-
it.
if
You're
she
not gonna do it.
If she came through, I'm busting that shit down, and I'm gonna be like, see, this is real North End shit. This it's real. I ain't from Southfield. I'm real. I'm just saying. I'm not from Southfield.
That is not the point.
That's the point to me.
Is it?
Yes.
Or do you just want to make fun of Big Sean?
Look,
I feel like it's that.
I was all for this nigga. Like, yeah, nigga, I want my motherfucking masters. I was like, yeah, nigga, get your motherfucking masters, nigga. And you made all that woo wop to be like, all right, that nigga my friend.
You knew that before he said, motherfucking, I need my masters and I need my money. You knew that before that.
Nigga, I was
How you gonna act like that's brand new?
I was just letting them over 8 Mile. I was just letting them over. Just saying he was just right there. Saying he was right there. Right there.
Dog, ain't that nigga from like 7 Mile or something, dog? Why we keep saying this shit? Why, well, not we. Why do you keep saying this shit? I haven't said Big Sean was from Southfield except maybe 3 times. Because he did some Southfield shit. It's different.
Every time. That's some what?
been calling
What
them
we talking
Southfield
about is some Southfield
Oh,
shit. What you mean?
The fucking
What you
beginning
mean,
of this
bro?
podcast.
What you mean? So if I ask you about the books and I found out that you taking $2 million off top, and I'm like, yo, if you try to Joe Budden me, and I was like, yo, you owe me $2 million. And then you was like, all right, I got you. And then you do a whole show that doesn't really happen, but it happens technically because people got paid for it. And you don't pay me my money, which is just $2 million, and you spent just recently, let's just say 25. I'm outside your crib with the RPG in a tank. What's up? Where's my money?
I mean, just because I got 25 set aside for something,
I'm
mean
coming
I can
down like
pivot it
Putin,
to
nigga.
you.
Where's my money?
And I think that's hilarious that you brought up Joe Budden because I saw a fucking tweet he did. This nigga tweet said, Joe Budden tweeted, sometimes you gotta shut the fuck up. And then somebody under that tweeted, sometimes you gotta show your mans the books. But then, but then Joe Budden tweeted back, no, you don't.
That's how
shit
you
was hilarious.
That's how you double down on your bullshit. That's how you double down. That's how you lie
It's just
to.
in my head. I can hear his voice like, no, you don't.
That's
Shut up, nigga.
that's how you properly Joe lie. That's how you Joe lie for real. Joe Budden would tell everybody that he has never done 400 podcasts with Maul and Rory because it never happened. No matter how.
Nigga, that was weeks ago.
Like, nigga, remember when Maul and Rory was on here and you was talking that shit? Like, nah, that never happened. Nigga, you had a whole podcast. No, I don't, nigga. I started this shit a year ago. What you mean? That's how you lie. You die with that shit.
Man.
It's real, nigga. I'm just saying.
I don't know if he doing that, but that shit was funny as fuck.
But, yeah. If you try to Joe Budden me, it's not going to be like, yo, come through. I want you to see what we working on and shit. I want you to be a part of it. And it's like, oh, shit, we had this one great conversation. It's like, all right, everything cool.
I feel like Joe Budden.
Nah. No, I'm saying like Kanye the Big Sean.
Yeah, I feel like doing the
nah,
Joe Budden thing is
not.
different from doing that.
I'm just saying, like,
I
nah,
made
that's,
you-
nah.
In one situation, I'm entitled to more than the other.
Nah, I'm gonna fuck your wife at the very least.
I'm saying in one situation, though, I'm entitled to more than the other. In one situation, I signed up to work for you and under you and do whatever happens. We'll talk about that when we get to it.
I said 2 mil. Big Sean said like what, like 8, 9?
I think it was like 7 or 8. Yeah, it's like 7 or 8.
I'm coming to your crib with ARs at that point. And 6 niggas.
I mean, but if you owe me $7 million, right? But I got 10.
If you
still owe me 7.
If
I know you got 7.
If I know you worth the Billy,
we'll
if I know
talk
you
about
worth
it
the
when we
Billy,
talk about
if
it,
I know
nigga.
you worth the Billy,
he'll correct you and tell you 10. It's 10, Billy, sir. Ezekielite out.
I'm showing up to your crib with 10 niggas strapped with ARs and combat vests. I don't give a fuck who there. You should have $7 million in
I feel like if we friends, that's a bit much.
No, fuck you. We ain't friends now. You owe me $7 million.
I owe you $7 million?
Yup, nigga.
It's not that I owe it to you and I'm playing
fuck
you on it. It's the fact that I
fuck
owe it
you.
to you at all.
Nah, fuck you.
What?
North End Jim Jones is speaking. Fuck you.
That ain't got shit to do with it, nigga.
Where's
if you
my money?
Fucking do.
You worth 10
I could
Billy.
owe you the money.
You got 10 Billy. You work. You
ain't
work.
got-
10.
I ain't got $7 million liquid right now.
No, fuck you. You got something worth this worth $7 million in this bitch right now. Where your jewels at, nigga?
But don't you want your shit?
Where your cars at, nigga? Where them keys?
Niggas, I just need $7 million worth of something.
No, it's
Bitch,
principle.
you owe me,
Yeah,
nigga.
you owe me.
I just
principle.
want that.
I don't give a fuck about nothing. No, I don't give a fuck what you got liquid,
So you
nigga.
rather I
No,
give you $7 million worth of
shit.
shit.
You shouldn't have motherfucking racked out my money on investments that you owe me. That's not your bread, bro. That's mine.
Time out.
That's mine.
Time out though. You rather,
So therefore, if you bought a motherfucking McLaren and you did some dirty ass deals, and yet you owe me $7 million, nigga.
Play it like that though.
I don't give a fuck. This is how shit gets done. I gotta put a gun in your face to get my money. That's how it needs to be done. Period. You better liquidate
if you
something,
feel like
motherfucker.
You gotta put a gun in a nigga face just because he told you to hold on for your $8 million.
You ain't gonna do no
got
motherfucking whole
he got
IMAX
B's.
experience that's worth
What
over
is you
$100
talking
million, nigga, and not pay me $7? Nigga, what? Huh? Nah. First off, you didn't even have the money to do that shit. You been not had the money to do that shit to a certain degree because you using my money to fucking fund your shit. Why the
How
fuck?
far do you think your $7 million goes in this $25 million project, nigga? What are you talking about?
Bitch, my money is my money.
Yeah, $7 million of it.
Yes, where is it? It's not in my pocket. Why is it in yours? Why is it in this movie? Nigga, where's my gun? What the fuck? Stop playing with me, yo.
I feel like
Stop playing.
I feel like let me just say this. I feel like if a nigga owes me $7 million worth of my catalog, because that's what it is. That's probably the wholesale that they talking about. That's the wholesale price for Big Sean to get it up off of him. That's what it's worth, right? It's not that he necessarily owes it. It's that's what it's worth. And Kanye should be giving it to him. That's where the shit fucks up. Why am I giving it to you when, nigga, this is... Can you buy it from me? You gonna give me 14? Do I owe you in the sense that you didn't get paid?
Nigga, you owe me.
Do I owe you in the sense that you didn't get paid, or do I owe you in the sense that I could do more for you?
You owe me in the sense that I did not get paid.
But you did get paid.
You still owe me $7 million.
Are you not in a LA mansion with Janae Aiko?
Bitch,
Like 10
you
million
owe
nigga?
me
That's
$7
halfway
million.
because of me, and the other half is because of you.
I don't give a fuck.
I put you in position. You did your
I
thing.
don't
Fuck.
give a fuck.
And then
you
even Big
owe
Sean sat
me
there and said that
$7
shit.
million. That's what I'm saying. You owe me $7 million, right? That money should be mine. It is not. I do not own my masters. But before I even attempt to buy my masters from you, nigga, you gonna pay me what you fucking owe. Per.
What, didn't they say they worked out something?
On some Southfield ass shit. Hugging it up, booed up like LMA. Look at that shit.
Don't bring my wife in.
That shit look nasty.
Don't bring my wife.
That shit look nasty. It's embarrassing.
Is it embarrassing?
It's
or is
embarrassing.
It smart? I told you what a couple weeks ago, nigga. If you can work out, if you want to talk about you owe me $7 million, and I tell you, hey, I can give you $7 million right now, or, we can do a couple different songs, a couple different projects, whatever, over the course of the next couple years.
Click clack.
Let me finish. And then what happens? We make, I don't know, 20 million because I'm Kanye. You're a part of that. Being Big Sean. And then being Big Sean, you would do your fucking thing. Probably have some of the hottest shit on the project. You made your money back. You made more money with me, actually. Aren't you already up 10 million? Aren't you fucking Janae? Shut up. Yeah, nigga, I'll pay you when I fucking get to it. Shut up. Not that I feel like he's being that callous with it, but I feel like at the same time, how do you hassle a nigga?
Depending on where we at, I shoot
In that
you
situation.
in the fucking face after that.
How do you hassle a nigga in that situation, though?
I don't need.
Because it's like that. I mean, like, that's my man's.
Because what you saying is right. Because
like-
what you saying is right to a degree. Because it's like, yo, I helped you be what you are and everything like that.
But
you
that's
live in
also
it,
like,
you
nigga,
live
you
in
also my man's too. Like,
But
it's
it-
not like you did that, but you also my man's
You
too.
would, but that's what I'm saying to you. You withhold funds from me. That's mine. That's entitled to me.
It's not that I'm necessarily withholding them. At least that's the bail I'm giving Ye in this conversation.
Where is my money?
Hypothetically, if I do have it, you're right. But can't just give you that when we can make more together And then you can fucking worry about that later.
It ain't no together. ¿Dónde está la feria?
Don't
Where
your
is
catalog get worth more if you make more?
you
It
pay?
does.
You pay me more. You
Whether
pay me
I
what
own it or not, nigga. And especially if I just give it to you.
you pay me what you owe me. Then we can negotiate what I'll buy my catalog from you at before I decide or whether or not to shoot you in the fucking face right now for trying to hold my shit and my creativity over my head over some money that you owe me.
I don't know how we got into this murderous good music conversation, but I'm personally offended.
I'm saying,
offended.
I'm not from Southfield.
As an Ezekielite, I'm offended.
You should be. You should
I'm
be.
offended.
You should be. I'm not from Southfield.
You don't have to be from South.
I'm just saying.
If Big Sean don't slap you, a Southfield nigga will. I bet. We gonna do a show at some theater in Southfield one day. I don't know if they have one or not, but I'm not from there. I don't know the city of that.
I'm not from Southfield either.
We're gonna be there one day, and it's gonna be a nigga from there. He gonna check you on that shit, cause he gonna like this show, but he ain't gonna like you. Because you talk shit about Southfield niggas. I don't know why. I got a lot of good memories in Southfield. I fought a lot of bad bitches in Southfield.
So have I.
I made a lot of good purchases in Southfield. I used to get my teeth cleaned in Southfield.
So have I.
I used to go to the movies in Southfield.
So did I.
AMC 20, rest in peace.
Damn, that's gone.
The joint off Northwestern.
Damn, what?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. That bitch been gone for like almost 3 years.
Damn, what? I ain't even know.
Off Northwestern. Yeah. That bitch been gone.
Damn, I ain't even know.
But so I mean, Southfield a cool place, but talk to this guy.
Absolutely,
that ain't me.
You absolutely right. But a Southfield nigga, that's a Southfield nigga. No, for real. You ain't no North End nigga. You ain't no HP nigga. You ain't no Joy Road nigga. You ain't no Linwood nigga. You need to calm the fuck down.
I'm pretty sure he is from across street of one of those things you just mentioned.
Yeah, but he live at his grandmama house and shit.
Nigga, that's where most niggas live. That's where most niggas rep from. They grandma house or they mama house. What you talking about?
Yeah, and that's exactly where Big Sean was at. And you know what I'm saying? In Southfield.
So,
and being in Southfield, that's nigga.
Is it more disrespectful to him or his grandma that you keep saying from Southfield? Which one is it?
To him. I don't have no disrespect to his grandma.
Why? You know what? You make me become a bigger Big Sean fan than I am, only because
look, he can make
you keep trying to shit on this nigga for no reason. This nigga did nothing.
No, he can make good music, nigga. I ain't saying he can't. But what I'm saying is he do a lot of Southfield ass nigga shit.
Moving on. Moving on.
All right. It's for you so you don't feel left out and shit. But, yeah.
Back to World War III. Yeah, nigga, I mean, shit. Putin about to blow. Putin been the biggest gangster in the world since before motherfucking Trump was
You know what? I expected Putin to actually do a Kanye and just pump fake the shit out of motherfuckers and be like, yeah, I'm just fucking with y'all.
Did I not say it on here like a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, I think we did say it last week.
I said, yo, this nigga always pump fakes in the beginning of every year. Ain't nobody worried about this shit. Yeah. This nigga always be fucking with some country smaller.
And I agreed.
And adjacent to Russia because he just want to cause a shitstorm. Ain't shit gonna happen. This boy really invaded. Nigga, they said Jinping, the motherfucking Xi Jinping, the nigga that run China. They said homeboy had to call motherfucking Putin and be like, yo, you need to chill. Nigga, I think you need to go sit down and talk with them because do you really want to do this? I don't want to do this. And he got more niggas than they do. I looked at it was trending on Instagram. I'm sure some of y'all saw it. Top 5 countries with the most niggas in the military. Number 1 is China, 2.3 million. Number 2.
You mean 2.3 billion?
No, that's how many people they have. We talking about active military.
Oh.
2.3 million soldiers active. I believe
you the only nigga safe, yo. I said, you the only nigga that's safe.
Why you say that?
Oh, no, both of y'all are.
Why you say that?
Because he's the only son to his family, and you are.
Oh
the
yeah,
only
yeah.
one.
That Ukrainian 18 to 60 shit ain't gonna work over here. That's already a law. If we got to do that, they gonna be like, yeah, everybody but y'all. I'm gonna be like,
Oh,
all
yeah.
right. I ain't want to fight for you niggas anyway.
I would say I'm gone.
I'm not gonna say I'm not a patriot, but not to that degree.
Them niggas they gonna look and be like, oh shit, you have a brother? He has children?
Get your ass
on there.
I put that shit on Instagram
It's
the other
like,
day. Earlier today I put that shit on Instagram. I said, what M say? And what was that song? It was off Eminem show. I think it was Square Dance. He said, yo, I'm 28. They gonna take you for they take me.
Don't say that shit out loud. I'm 28.
Right. We both 28. Nigga.
I know.
We 28. They gonna take younger niggas for they take us. We old, basically. We might as well be up with 30 to 60 niggas.
We'll lose the war if.
And not to mention, this isn't Ukraine.
If we leave this up to the
Ukraine,
now
man.
to most of these modern day 18, 19, 20 year olds, we'll lose the war.
What are you talking about? Just draft all the niggas with guns in their music videos.
I did see that George said draft all the niggas from their music videos. I did see that trending on Twitter too, talking about some.
Free spot him, got him, and put him out there on the streets.
Is he locked up?
Yes.
For what? I thought the nigga just dropped a single like a month ago.
He been dropping music, but he fighting the case at the very least. I know he's fighting a case, like a serious case.
I'm sure.
Like,
He
throw
looks
you-
like the type of nigga that would
Yeah,
be.
I'm about to say like
I'm sure.
throw you away for them type of cases.
Yeah.
But he about that. But I'm saying put spot him, got him out there in Kiev, nigga.
Beatbox, busy freestyle on House of Space Media group page. Go on youtube.com/House of Space Media group.
Matter of
Go
fact,
ahead
if they
and
can
check
go
it
back
out.
in time, they should get 2011 Chief Keef.
I did hear the United States government was talking about sending Chief to the Ukraine to shut that shit down. They said that wait, time out. They said if we gonna run a drill, we might as well run a drill, right?
Michael B. Jordan is gonna be there just because.
I'm just saying, if we gonna save the world, we got to use the superheroes we got. I believe Chief Keef can get the job done.
Oh, Nick. Matter of fact,
Even Chief Keef posted that he was on his way, nigga. He's on his way right now.
We've been
It's like a
talking about
20-hour flight. He's on
who
his
the
way.
Avengers are and shit. We've been talking about this shit. We've said it for years. If we were saying who's the Avengers,
New challenger entered the ring. We never even considered Chief Keef, really.
Winter Soldier.
But we had somebody for that.
No, we didn't have nobody for Winter Soldier.
We didn't.
Mm-mm.
Who was the opposite of the other person that we had something for?
The fuck you know what I'm saying? We had Obama's vision.
Hove was Iron Man.
No, Hove was not Iron Man.
Yes, he was.
No,
Elon Musk was Iron Man.
Elon Musk was Iron Man.
Right. What was Hove? Thor.
Thor.
Right? Yeah, he was Thor.
Yeah, he was Thor. Wanda is Black Widow is Beyonce and shit. Either way, Chief Keef.
We got to really make this a list.
Yeah,
And,
Chief
put it out
Keef
so we can keep track of this.
is the Winter Soldier. Cause I already told
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
All right, cause I already told you. We're the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy. We already have it already down pat.
We're definitely the B team to the A team, but we're like the dopest B team. We're not the Suicide Squad dope. We're like
No,
Guardians
niggas.
of the Galaxy dope.
Guardians of the Galaxy was way better than the Suicide Squad.
Exactly my point.
And all in all, they were really good movies. I'm shit.
But Guardians of the Galaxy was better.
Guardians of the Galaxy was great. Both of them.
Can't wait till 3 drops.
I'm just saying.
Isn't that dropping this year or next year?
Next year.
Next year.
They're dropping the Christmas
I'm
special
tired
this
of
year.
waiting for that shit.
They're dropping the Christmas special
Okay.
in December. Like live action and shit.
For Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, something to hold us on in place.
So when is it coming out in 23? Like at the end of 23?
I think it's like May 23. but the Christmas special comes out in like December. It's one of those Disney Plus exclusives. Send it back, even though I know you won't. But yeah, you know how much swearing we not gonna be able to do.
You know how much shit Disney hides in their archives. Let's talk about it.
They didn't hide Jamel Hill, nigga. We ain't special.
They didn't, but they did pay Mickey Mouse.
Nigga, we ain't the mouse.
We not. But
That mouse is a motherfucker.
our IP is just as good.
That mouse is a motherfucker. I'm just saying. That's one mouse that no grown nigga with kids
Hey yo, low
can
key,
get out
no
their crib.
bullshit. I'm on my Kanye, nigga. Disney, watch your fucking head. We out here. Disney, watch your head. We out here. Whether you want to send the bag or not, we on your head. Watch out. You rocking with me or not? Why you raising your hand like a student?
Because I want to be spoken to. I want to speak.
Speak, nigga.
No, you're not.
You don't know that.
You're not going to do anything.
I could be Walt, nigga. Less anti-Semitic, of course.
Fuck that. Pay Big Sean.
That ain't got shit to do with me.
Look, pay Big Sean. Send Spot got him to Kiev with Chief Keef, and we can save the world.
And you know what? Throw a little Reese in there anyway.
Ooh, and YNW Melly.
Keep that nigga. They can keep that nigga.
We sending out the Suicide Squad of niggas.
He's that first. He's the first. YNW Melly is a part of the first group of Suicide Squad in the Suicide Squad. He's the decoy group, nigga. He's Pete Davidson in the decoy group. It's like, hey, yo, I did it. No, y'all. Oh, okay, y'all didn't believe me. We died. All right.
So, nigga.
Yeah, friendly fire.
I mean, what you want? One of them niggas is Weezer.
I need a Harley Quinn. That's what I need.
Everybody does.
I don't know everybody can have
all I'm saying is, you send the Suicide Squad of niggas out there that's fighting all types of cases. That's cool with shooting anybody. We should be good. They go back in time and get like 2012 Kevin Gates. We should be all right.
You say that like Kevin Gates fell off. Time out.
That nigga fell all the way off.
Time out.
That nigga fell off.
And I'm going off George with this because I ain't listened to the nigga in 3 years.
That nigga fell off.
I'm going off
the
George.
Toilet, nigga. That nigga shit ass. That nigga balls.
He said hell. I said nah.
That nigga shit balls.
Hell.
All sack, nigga.
I know he went through some phases with his hair choices. Niggas with hair do that sometimes. Sometimes you gotta jump like a brony. Nigga, who knows? Every now and again, though.
Don't get that nigga no excuse.
You gotta let niggas know you still gangster. Don't forget he still kicked the bitch in the chest.
He
accident.
From
by
that.
accident.
He told you that. He rehabilitated from that.
Right, because he kicked her in the chest by accident.
I ain't on that type of
I don't know.
energy.
I feel like that's really problematic.
I realized that there was something wrong with myself.
I don't know. What?
And I had to check myself.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Gates. Wearing a feather in his head.
Indian heritage. Native American heritage. Sorry.
This nigga better decide where the fuck he from.
He can be in New Orleans.
This nigga Puerto Rican, then he Moroccan, then he Native American, then he Jamaican, then he Drake. Like, who the fuck is this?
Drake, nigga. Drake. Nigga.
Like, come on.
You can be a Creole Muslim Native American. Because if you Creole, that's already like a good mixture of like different types. Like it's like French and like black. And then you got like fucking,
you sound just as crazy as all the motherfuckers that were trying to defend Ross when that really believed that 50 was saying that nigga was a correctional officer.
Ross said he was a correctional officer. He was. It wasn't believed he was. He was.
It's talking about like how gangster he was too.
Yeah, but Ross, if you know the story, the nigga said, I did that, but you niggas don't really know the story for real. I was out here I was just playing my role.
And then nigga 50 would tell you that nigga a bitch.
Right.
Exactly.
I like how we just did it. I like how we did it.
And I'm telling you, like, you sound crazy as fuck.
I don't know what sounds crazier, honestly. With that, I never knew what sounded crazy. I thought it was crazy that Rick Ross ran with, and maybe it's true, I was a big-time drug dealer. My name isn't Rick Ross, obviously, but I was a big-time drug dealer in Florida, and at a certain point, I took a job with the corrections so I could help niggas get that shit right in prison, and I did my thing. That really sound like something else, but the nigga's pen is amazing, so I'm not gonna fucking sit up here and try to discredit it.
All right, let that bitch breathe. Okay.
Let's go. What we doing first?
I'm going to ask you first before I go into my shit. What would you give your Kanye West Donda 222 experience? Would you give it 22 twos? Or would you give it just 2 twos? Or just 1 2?
Reasonable doubt reference. I like that. Define the twos.
Nigga, what you rating it?
On a scale of alive to dead, it's buried and cremated. It's in the ocean. Ashes spread.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
It's one now.
It's a waste of time.
Oh, my God.
If you paid for that show or the Miami show, if you paid for the Miami show, I feel bad for you. If you paid to be in the IMAX theater, I also feel bad for you.
I'm just going to say
but
right
as a
now,
nigga that was invited, I feel like my time was wasted.
I'm going to say right now.
And then you told me to fucking buy a $200 stem player after the show
that
I could listen to the album again. Nigga, no.
That I am a prophet. And I've been telling y'all niggas, Kanye West will forever let y'all down. And you'll be left defending him.
I wasn't looking at him to bring me up.
With your penis in your hand, and you're just like,
expect
oh my
motherfuckers to
God,
do
where
what
am
they
I
said
going
they
to push
gonna do.
this pee? And you're not going to push this pee anywhere.
Oh, dear.
Your pee is going to go in your pants. And you're going to go home in your vehicle. And then cry in your grandmother's couch in Southfield.
Oh, dear.
Just saying. But I guess when we doing the let these bitch breathes and shit, I don't know where I want to start. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard some really good music this year. Like, last year was disappointing. Like, this time of year, it was disappointing because you just, like, got 1-2 projects. At this point, this time last year, the only projects that I thought was dope was Jim Jones' project that he did with Harry Fraud at the top of the year.
Yeah.
The 2 Conway projects.
Yeah.
And that was it, pretty much. To that point, that was it.
What one of those Conway joints? 2020.
No, he had La Machina and If It Bleeds It Can Be Killed with Big Ghost.
Right, the other, Luna and the other one was a year before. Yeah, no, because I was still in the city when Luna dropped. Lulu, yeah. I was still in the city when that dropped.
I'm gonna do. You know what? I'm gonna do fan favorite of mine because I don't talk about this nigga enough and shit. But I cape for this nigga. This nigga Big Crit dropped an album.
I saw that. I got it. I got the 16-year-old in me got excited when I saw that because that was when I first learned about Big Crit. Big
Crit dope.
Yeah,
like
been dope.
Yeah, I'm
been
like
dope.
fan.
Been
like I'm fan.
I
Digital Roses Don't Die.
I gotta check that out.
Drop.
He always got a dope title with a dope artwork and crazy concepts in the song.
See,
just real shit.
A lot of
about.
Yeah. See, a lot of times I don't do the people that I'm like fans of because it's like it sounds like I'm already caping for them because you know what I mean.
A lot of niggas we fans of don't like fans of don't drop like that.
Yeah, but they don't not deliver too most times and not. You feel me?
So that's why you feel like you caping?
Yeah, because it's like you know.
I feel that.
You know what I mean?
I feel that.
So Digital Roses Don't Die. I will say production is always great from Crit. It's creative. It's always cohesive.
Shit again?
Not the whole thing. from what I know. From what I saw, like it's not the whole thing, but you can tell what he did, and which is the majority of the album.
Okay.
But the way he broke that down, as far as production to bars to concept, is Big Crit. You know what I mean? Like I've been looking for one of them from him since Forever's a Mighty Long Time, which I hold as a classic. Like
I was gonna say that was the last thing he dropped, wasn't it?
no. He dropped TDT. He dropped
What the fuck is that?
It was an album. Well, actually, it was 3 EPs that he made into an album, like plus like 1 or 2 songs.
That's probably why I missed it. Okay, that makes sense.
That was like that was pre-pandemic.
What was before that?
Let me go into the archive because I got the whole shit.
I think the last thing I heard from Crit was something about King, something. Kings never die. Kings crown. Kings get their head cut off. Something like that.
You back there a while.
I know I was working at Goodwill last time I was listening to Big Crit like consistently.
Yeah, so from Forever's a Mighty Long Time came out in 2017.
So I did hear that. What came out after that? TDT.
The TDT joint.
What came out after that?
Was that Crit was here? Yeah, Crit is here. Which I think is really dope.
I don't know if I heard.
Yeah, Crit is here and Crit was here. Came out in 2019 and 2020. And then he dropped like 3 projects last year.
Wow, I haven't listened to Big Crit in 5 years.
Then you get your
and
shit
the
there.
first time I've seen him drop something, like seen it where I was like, oh, Big Crit drop, was the thing he just dropped.
Yeah, I got a notification.
Like I just haven't listened because
I got my
didn't know.
notifications up for Big Crit. Like I said, I'm a fan. Digital Roses Don't Die is really good. I think it's a really great concept. That he had all in all together.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of them he's one of those artists when I hold you up to what you've done that's great, where I'm just like, wow. Like I'm blown away by it. It raises the bar. Do I think he met that bar? No. Was it great? Or I want to say great, but really, really good? Yeah. I'm going to give it an A-.
Really, really good for Big Crit, though, is like just doing what he's been doing. If you saying A-, I feel like that's...
Sometimes he does,
that's mid. If I feel like I know... If you say an A- for a Big Crit album, I feel like you telling me I already know what I'm getting when I play this.
You know what you would be getting, but it's a really, really great rendition of it. Okay. And like I said, the concept of it is really dope. Do I think Crit is here and Crit was here is better. But
I think I heard the first one. I heard when was Is
20,
had to be first. Right?
2020, yeah.
So when was Is?
2019.
I may have heard that. That may have. It was either Forever Was a Mighty Long Time, or that was probably the last thing I heard.
Forever Was a Mighty Long Time is a double album.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I remember that. I was playing that shit in the car at work. I was still driving it. I remember. I was playing that.
That's
shit.
a great album.
I remember that.
That's a classic. Like I would dive. I would fight
remember
niggas
I would
behind
play
that
the
album.
second- I
I
play
would
the second
fight
half
niggas
more.
behind that shit, bro. Like for real. But I give it an A-. Like it's not the best as far like. Normally I can just let a Big Crit project just rock. It was just about 2 songs that I would skip. That's about it.
Why would you skip them? Hey, who was on them?
Not the vibe. I would say it was not my vibe.
Who was on them?
Him.
Just him?
Yeah.
The 2 on the album you would skip is just him.
Yeah. Is it like you know what I'm saying? But no, one has a feature. Never mind. One does have a feature. But it's like I said, I'm not disrespecting it, but it's not.
It doesn't sound like you are.
It's just not where I would put him.
Not what you wanted to hear.
Yeah,
not what you expected.
But still, check that album out. You feel me?
Okay.
Really, when you get the chance. Now, I am going to talk about Conway Project though. I get that shit some spin.
Shady Records.
I don't know how the fuck he managed to release like 1,400 projects and just release his first album on Shady, but hey, he did
That's
it.
what I said, nigga.
Yeah,
I was like, this isn't your third album on Shady, nigga? What are you talking about? First studio album on Shady.
How are you still under a Shady contract? You did like fucking 4 albums.
Because we was just talking about that, wasn't we?
I'm like, I think he's
and
out
I was
of his
like,
deal.
I'm pretty sure that nigga's not done.
Yeah.
He's not.
He didn't even
Well,
do
maybe
it.
he is now, but
Anyway, God don't make mistakes.
because even him posted earlier today, I think it was this morning, he posted like midnight. It was like, yo, I'm so honored to be a part of this nigga's first studio album. I'm like, first studio album? What? Like, M posted that from his Instagram. I was like,
I don't know what constitutes an album or studio album.
I think
anymore.
they meant first major label studio album.
Then what was from God to from King to a God? Like,
What did it drop on? Griselda? Because that's not a major label.
fucking
Independent label. I think they mean that in sense of first major label studio album drop.
No, fuck that noise.
I'm pretty sure that's what it means.
No, fuck that. Can't mean that.
I'm pretty sure.
God,
Because it didn't make
damn
any
it,
sense.
I
The
gotta pull
nigga
up my
Kanye got
phone.
20 fucking projects.
yeah, he got 1,000 projects, nigga.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how you release 1,400 projects within time?
That's why I said first studio album. I was like, then
No
what
way.
was what I heard? what is what I've been hearing? Nigga.
Everything. That's why I'm like, that makes no sense to me. But
Is it Shady? I don't think it's even Shady Interscope. I think it's Shady Griselda. Or just Shady. One
he's
of the
drum
two.
work right now.
I don't know what the fuck drum work is. Who's drum
That's his shit. Griselda is West Side shit. BSF, Black Soprano family is Benny shit.
Right.
They come together and make like the Super Friends and shit. God damn it! No, cause fucking Apple Music. Don't
Damn,
get
so
no
I always
credits.
thought Griselda was like, this whole time, I thought Griselda was like a label that like they started and then they branched off with their own shit.
Kind of is, but it's like West Side is Griselda. It's like they all
I
stand.
thought they all are, but they all.
West Side's Griselda
were.
Records, but it's like when these niggas, like I
I
said,
thought,
these-
I thought it was at wherever they sound like Benny on Interscope, right? Like I thought it was like Griselda Interscope.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Whereas like
might be.
you said it's something else.
But yeah, I can't Apple Music and shit. I ain't pay for my title. Fuck that shit. But anyway, like
Not fuck title. You just didn't pay for it. Title's in the bag. We still got to get our podcast on there, sir.
yes, we do. Like I'm just saying, like I'm paying for like a million different services just for
Yeah, no, that shit rack up.
music
That shit rack up.
and shit, and like
Title, lower the price. That's
it's
what
not
you
even.
should be saying.
It's not even about
$16 is
Yeah,
a lot.
you could
nigga.
do that, and it's like my shit is more curious. Like I babied my Apple Music more, so it's
That's
like,
the problem, right?
Yeah, it's like
I've
gotten
babied my
so
Spotify and my Apple Music way more than my Tidal.
Yeah, and it's
And my Tidal is okay, but my Apple Music and my Spotify.
there was a
is
point in
way
time
more
where I
fire.
was like every album that dropped, I was putting it on 3 different platforms and trying to remember to put it on 3 different.
Ain't nobody going through all this shit.
Yeah, I
Anybody
was
got
like,
time for all this?
yeah, I was like, fuck that shit after a while. But God don't make mistakes. I think it was really dope. It reminded me of La
Dope
Machina, but
Tidal. And I would hope so.
Yeah.
That's my favorite project from Nigga Next to Lulu.
I think lose though. But it reminded me a lot of La Machina, but that nigga go deep. Like he gets real personal in the shit. Like he's saying some shit.
I gotta ask. Does it sound like? Does a portion? I'm not even gonna say because it's Conway, so I already know how that nigga rocking. But does a portion of it sound like an Eminem album with Conway on it?
No,
Does it sound like?
not even 1%.
And then my next question is, and I guess maybe you said you don't have time. I could probably check that myself. Did M make any of the beats on the album? Because I think that's interesting if he did.
I don't think so.
I think it's interesting if he did.
No,
I don't know if he did.
No,
I'm saying
the
I think
track
it's
list
interesting
came
if
out.
he did.
He put it on Instagram. I didn't see him on
We
any
talking
of the.
about no connection.
I didn't see him on any of the track lists. It's a lot of Derringer. On the bitch. Let me see. Shout out to Conway because it's a really dope. I feel like it's a better version of La Machina, like for real, for real.
That's really why is my title not popping up?
Where the fuck is that shit at?
You see who number one right now across all platforms?
No, it's a lot of it's Alchemist, Cosmo Beats, Derringer, Beat Butcher, a lot of Derringer, Bink, Hit Boy.
I got Bink on that bitch. All right.
Yeah, that's he. I will say, and this goes into the reason why I'm just giving him a flat A for it. Whoever mixed Beanie Siegel's verse on the first track,
You just reminded me of that meme.
they fucked that shit up. Like,
Bro,
I'm
why
keeping,
do niggas keep fucking up Beanie Siegel mixing?
yeah, like that shit. Like
The
for
nigga
real,
last 5 verses, last 10 verses that have
in
been
my
noticed.
personal opinion, that album in a Conway way,
The Meek verse was mixed bad.
it is flawless.
The Pusha
but-
verse was mixed good. The Pusha verse was mixed
Yeah,
good.
but anyway, what I'm saying is like for everything else on the album, it is flawless in my opinion. The only thing that got let down was Beanie Siegel's verse, because the only person I don't know who mixed fucking Beanie Siegel's verse on Pusha T's album, Keep Dealing and shit. That was perfect. Whoever
he did that shit right.
Yeah, they
He
did
made
that. They
even with the way Beanie's voice changed.
deep in the
made that shit sound, yeah,
Feeling like Tommy reading the words on the good year.
bro.
Like,
What he say about having that shit in the ceiling, nigga? Yeah, we out here.
yeah, like that nigga was on, like that shit was
Boy
perfect.
had his voice right.
And it's the first track on the bitch, and it's really hard. It's a really hard song, but when you listening to it, and I listen to it in the car, speakers, Bluetooth speakers, fucking. I'm like, put it through my vinyl player, which has a speaker.
You
Like,
got that on vinyl?
no, I have a vinyl record
speaker
player
joint. Oh,
that I can
plays
hook up
both.
to it and
Okay,
shit.
Yeah.
And it'll clear up a lot of the extra sound and shit and makes it like high def.
I always wondered if they did that. I do need to buy one.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I was
But
considering that.
yeah, like, and it just don't sound good. And it's like and I'm looking, and at a certain point in time, I'm like, yo, my bitch bucket is the verse whack. So I'm looking at the lyrics as it's going, and I'm like,
the verse isn't whack.
yeah, and I'm like, all right, for sure, like this shit's hard. It's the mix on it. That's the only
How it
flaw.
comes off.
Yeah, it's the only flaw on the whole bitch, and the flaw is so big that it's like it kind of fuck with.
Or it's noticeable.
Yeah, it fuck with me, especially with it being the first track on the bitch. But that's like my only flaw on it. There's a lot of great production, great features. That Wayne and Ross track with Conway is hard. Motherfucker.
I figured it would be.
That shit's hard, you know what I'm saying? But that nigga's real personal on that shit. I
Now,
feel like
is that like
it's a deep dive into Conway a little bit, which I like for artists to do.
That's what I was just about to
You know what
ask
I mean?
you. Is that record, because that's what I would want that record to be, is a deep dive. Is that record that where it's like niggas is talking about like shit, or is it just like a luxury coke record? Like,
No, they talking that shit.
for sure.
That Wayne verse is hard. And you
I
know,
would
how
imagine he
and you know
gotta
how
come
critical
on
I
that
am
bitch.
of Wayne, like
Conway
stepping
and
it
Ross,
up.
nigga, you better come.
Like,
Yeah.
nigga, I've been like critical of Wayne
Pause.
for like the last like 10 years. Cause I'm like, nigga, he got too comfortable. Like, let's step it up. Like,
I still don't feel like the nigga got too comfortable. I feel like the nigga just.
I mean, he ain't had to challenge
this
himself.
is just his. Yeah,
But
you don't.
but
you
now
don't have to.
Yeah, but
and you're just existing.
But now you in a realm with niggas that admire you, that want you on their
I
track to pay.
birthed half of these niggas.
Yeah, but these niggas is coming hard.
I don't have to come harder than them because I'm me, and they only do what they do because of
But
me.
you ain't.
Or not all
you
because
can't-
of me,
You
but
can't deliver trash though, nigga.
how many niggas look
You can't.
like Lil Wayne
You can't.
right now
But I'm just saying.
and have it all over?
But
the
what I'm
last
saying
10
is, you
years.
can't go into the studio with some niggas like Conway that take this shit real seriously and just drop some bullshit bars and just walk away from it like it's gonna be like cool.
I feel like you can. I feel like if Conway wanted to do a song with Playboy Cardi, he would. Whole lot of red shit. Pause. And I say pause because there's a whole lot of blue shit around here. But that's the name of the album that he put out.
You don't fuck with Griselda like I do. I don't think. Nah.
I don't listen to as much music as you do. I think everybody that listens to this podcast knows that.
Like that's.
My music
absurd.
listening as a like constant
Playboy
stopped when I
Cardi.
had to, maneuver some things. And for those of you that've been listening for a while, But
Whatever. Straight A for Conway's project. God
you
don't
said
make.
A minus.
No, I said A- for Big Crit project.
Right. Okay, right.
Straight A for Conway. I'm gonna leave the best one for last.
Oh, this is better than Conway?
Yeah, and I was actually shocked.
What is this?
Like Earth Gang's project. Is it?
I mean, I feel like if I had told you,
Ghetto Gods.
let me get this out before you get this out. I just feel there's a tinge of spice in me that feels like you are just now understanding what I have understood for some time, which is that Earth Gang is cold.
No, I thought Earth Gang's last project was really good, and I think they've been dope this entire
The
time.
last three have
But
been cold. Niggas
Pelagian was fucking
have
terrible.
been,
I thought that shit was ass.
for as little as I pay attention to them, it feels like niggas have just been slowly figuring.
Oh no,
them out and
I've
finding
always
them.
thought they was dope. I thought
Shit is
I thought
fire.
all niggas was over projecting them, because motherfuckers was like,
Yeah, I think that's why niggas didn't care for a little bit.
My
But
thing was-
you hear some of these records.
But here's my thing.
Jesus.
Here's my thing.
Like-
I was like, yo, I understand that the last project that they had was really, really, really good. Minus Pelagian, which I thought was fucking terrible. But that wasn't just them. That was like JID.
Yeah, I was like, that wasn't really.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was
Even-
I was
yeah,
surprised collectively
I'm
all
not the
that
biggest
talent
fan of
together.
either, but,
I'm surprised that
you know.
really collectively all that talent together made a shit album. Like, I was really mad about that. But anyway,
It's not that it was shit.
it was shit.
It's not that it was shit.
It was
It
shit.
wasn't.
It was
It
shit.
was.
It was
It
shit.
was a reach.
It was
I'd rather
shit.
call it a reach than shit.
Shit.
It was a reach, and I didn't hear the whole thing.
Shit.
I heard half of it. It was a reach, and a reach in the sense of
I listened to the
I see what you're doing.
whole
don't nobody
thing,
want to hear that shit.
run around doing errands and shit. And guess what? At the end of the day, by the time I got to the crib, I had to take a whole diuretic shit. And that was completely due to that fucking album.
I feel like you ate something and then you played the album.
Whatever. Had a diuretic shit because of the album.
Maybe the vibrant, or maybe the frequency
Bad vibrations, bro. Anyway,
enhanced it, but
Ghetto Gods has now moved into the territory of being one of three now. And what I call A+ albums of the year. It's one of them.
let's rename
It's one of them.
because we got to keep track of this whole year. We never keep track during the year. What are the three?
Dawn FM, The Weeknd. 2 Chainz, Dope Don't Sell Itself. And then 3, Ghetto Gods. Now, if I'm gonna rank them, Earth Gang's album is 2 to The Weeknd's. The Weeknd being number 1.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because where do you, if you're gonna say dope don't sell itself, where do you rank that in those three?
The A+
So I'm glad
albums.
you said that.
Let's not get it fucked up though.
Yeah.
Is they
No,
all
they-
three?
they
Yeah,
all
all
are.
three, in my opinion, are A+
They're all
albums.
fire.
Ghetto Gods is
Start
one
to
of
finish.
them. Them niggas from production to everything. Them
I
niggas
still haven't heard the
Them
whole
niggas
Earth
is
Gang
saying some shit.
But
They ain't just making music. They
Earth Gang is usually
saying
dope.
some shit on every song.
They usually
with
dope.
the skits, the whole nine. It's next level. They don't. It's like when Shaq was talking shit about Donovan Mitchell to his face, like, nigga, so everyone, after he dropping a 50-point game, like, everyone says that you can't take your game to the next level, so what do you say to them? Nigga, watch my next game, nigga, and drop another 50 piece. It's one, them niggas.
what next level are you talking about,
Yeah,
sir?
them niggas took it to a whole nother level after that. They went for 60 after that. And
That's what I'm saying. What next level are you talking? Do I have to go to 60? Do I have to do 80? Do I have to do 40? Like what's okay for you?
with Ghetto Gods.
If I'm dope, nigga. Like, the
Ghetto
fuck?
Gods with Earth Gang, them niggas dropped an 81 on the Toronto Raptors and fucked Jalen Rose up by themselves, coming back from a down 12 points. Them niggas did some shit. That's like when these niggas, like when I'm driving and I'm listening to it in the car, because I already listened to it in the crib and shit like 2 times. And I'm like, yo, I'm really rocking with this shit. Like, I really like this. Let me see how I bump in the whip. Driving. And then the goosebumps hit. And I'm like, oh, this is one of them. This is one of them.
When the goosebumps hit.
Yeah, I'm like,
You know
yo.
what it is.
The production
You
game
might
is
be rocking
dope.
with it.
Bar for bar is
might be
dope.
rocking
The
with
way they put everything together was dope.
You know what? Sometimes, even if you don't want to be rocking with it, when the goosebumps hit, you know you rock with it either way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know.
Yeah.
Y'all know.
I paused it for a second, like on the way down, and was like, this shit is really as hard as I really thought it was. Like, this shit is great. Like, this is really good music. And I've been waiting for Dreamville to really, outside of J. Cole, he is Dreamville, putting out somebody that's out of his camp to do, like, hit it out of the park. Because they did it last time. What they last
I feel
time.
like the compilation albums, I feel like
not
compilation
the
albums
count.
don't count.
Not the count. Not
What
the
you
count.
talking about?
I'm talking about the Earth Gang album.
Oh, okay. Oh, the
So,
first one.
yeah.
Okay.
So, like, they knocked it out of the park. They knocked that bitch. So I'm like, all right, they know what they doing. But the thing is nobody from Dreamville was really releasing shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's been
Other
like,
than Boz and
yeah, it's
Cole.
been, yeah. Shit, Boz ain't released shit in like 3 or 4 years. Milky Way, the album, was really fucking dope. That came out,
Last
that
time
came out in
yeah,
2018.
Yeah.
That was
yeah,
4
yeah.
years ago.
I was just about to say, last time I even checked for Boz was when the Dreamville shit dropped. Or when it was still
That was
around
2019.
That was the last time I checked for Boz. I've checked for obviously more Cole, but yeah, that was the last time I was like, where that nigga been?
Yeah, Baz is like dope. Fucking JID's dope. DiCaprio 2 came out like I think in 2017. It's been 5 years. Ari Lennox ain't dropped in
Nigga,
4.
Time fly when you grown, don't it?
You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ.
Kai's project dropped last year, and I thought it was okay. But then I don't think they didn't really do no marketing behind. It's okay. They didn't really do no marketing behind the nigga though on the shit. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm like, all right. I just happened to just come in at the end of the year and shit. I'm like, oh shit, something dropped on a Friday. Oh shit, Kai's dropped. Let me check this out. And that's Reason's cousin. So I'm like, all right, let's check the shit out. It was okay, but they need that driving force. Like TDE got Kendrick for right now, but
I feel like Kendrick and Schoolboy and J Rock.
But what I'm saying, like they got Kendrick for right now. Kendrick gonna be out of.
Kendrick gonna go other than Interscope? If it's not TDE,
He's
and
off.
Interscope.
He's not coming back to TDE after this contract. He already said it.
Okay, so he's going to Interscope.
Wherever he goes. Wherever he does.
But
whatever he does.
Or
anyway,
Aftermath.
he's not
One
going to
of
be
the
with
two.
TDE anymore, but you still got Schoolboy Q that can hold it down. J Rock who can hold it down. Sir make good music. You got SZA. You got Reason.
Isaiah
Rashad, you know what I'm saying? Even though he be doing stuff out here in the streets.
I mean, it ain't got nothing to do with the
you know what I'm saying?
music.
I think I said
good or
Sir,
not.
you know what I mean? But they got some niggas that's delivering and have delivered some classics. J. Cole's,
I don't think anybody.
J. Cole's niggas haven't really gotten enough. Like a lot of these niggas ain't put out enough work to even see if they was classics. Now DiCaprio 2, I do put that as a classic, but
I feel like that's like saying Hobson has classics. I feel like saying DiCaprio 2 is a classic is like saying Hot Madness is a classic.
Fuck that. DiCaprio 2 is a classic.
It is. So it's Hot Madness. Same energy, same setup. Only different is Hobson did shit different with that funk volume shit.
You know what I'm saying? Jid don't do what Hobson do.
He doesn't, but he's on a label that he doesn't control and does something similar. Not that has anything to do with Cole and him, but in terms of the type of music he makes.
I do think that this year is primed to be a TDE versus Dreamville competition to see who's delivering.
Depends on who's dropping.
Like I said,
SZA do.
JID,
Kendrick do.
yeah, but so
JID do.
JID do.
Cole do.
Ari Lennox is due.
Do. Like, yeah. So
You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like,
if everybody drops this year, the Grammys next year is going to be insane.
and I think, and this is me. I think Cole puts JID in. That's his Kendrick. That's who has his crown.
Basically.
And
Other
whatever,
than him
and whatever,
being
yeah,
it.
but and whenever his shit drops, it has to be better than everybody else shit. And JID already think he the best
I feel
nigga
like
out.
Ari is right. I feel like it's 1A, 1B. It's JID and Ari.
You have to have your chick. You have to have your chick in there.
But
Your
not
chick-
everybody does.
You have to. You know what
But
I mean?
not
Like,
everybody does.
and that's why you feel.
So if you have one, that's 1A, 1B.
Yeah, I
That's
would
not
say
1 and 2.
Ari, I'm gonna say Ari ain't nothing to worry about. Summer Walker's something to worry about. He ain't got her. So he in a good predicament.
Where's she at? She
Not,
not on TDE.
no, that's what I'm saying. He don't got her.
Yeah, but
So it's like you ain't got to worry about her. Like Ari
That's
Lennox
not
got.
that
What I'm saying is Ari Lennox got her shit together more.
Right.
Like that's all my point is.
Right.
But this Earth Gang album, I will say, I'm not gonna call it a classic because I think that shit corny. When like you listen to it 4 times, like this, it's a classic. I think that shit's corny. But this shit is a highly replayable album from start to finish. There's bangers on that bitch. There's introspective shit on that bitch. Every motherfucking beat is good. And believe me, I was waiting for the trash one. Because Earth Gang does that to me. It's like if they have 10 songs on the
12
bitch.
beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
If they have like
12
12 beats on the bitch,
at
I only
13th
like
is
9 of them
garbage.
shits. Like it's
Yeah.
like every fucking time. Like it's not like they let me down, but it's like I don't really fuck with what y'all did with that shit. From start
Could've
to
been
finish.
better.
I was outside before I came in here listening to the rest of it, like in the car, like listening to that last song. Nigga.
I gotta check it out.
Nigga. Matter of fact, I forgot to talk about Kanye's album, Jill Scott's verse on that bitch. Cooking.
What do you want? It's Jill Scott.
She cooking.
It's Jill Scott.
And then going back to Earth Gang, they got a CeeLo Green verse on that bitch.
Oh my God.
Woo, that shit. Woo,
I already know that's fire.
woo.
I already know
That
that's
shit
fire.
cold. That nigga was going
I
crazy.
already know
that
that's
nigga was
fire.
going crazy.
That's gotta
That
be
nigga
crazy.
was going crazy.
CeeLo and Earth Gang?
Nigga.
That's gotta be crazy.
It shit sounded like it came straight from the dungeon. Like
I'd imagine.
that shit.
I'd
Like,
imagine.
Man, that shit was dope,
I'd
nigga.
imagine.
That shit was dope. And for me, I'm very critical of Southern niggas because I very Southern rappers and Southern music. Only because most of the shit is very
Oh,
typical.
niggas said Boosie new album was fire too.
Boosie drop?
Boosie dropped a new
I
album.
didn't even know.
Twitter was saying Boosie album fire. And Twitter hate Boosie.
Twitter don't hate Boosie. Instagram hate Boosie.
You might be right. Either way, niggas was saying Boosie album was fire. And shout out to my nigga Yak. That nigga Kodak #1 right now on all platforms. I don't know what that mean to you, but you said Drake wasn't right. And I'm just saying.
When I
maybe
stepped
he
up at the
was.
can, I wasn't not Fendi. I done traded in the Benz for a new Bentley.
Hey, sometimes you gotta get a niggas that fake vax card so you can get through, even if you
No,
get
you
shot
don't,
at, you dodge a
nigga.
bullet until you
First
dead.
off, look.
Then you do what you do.
All the features that I've heard from Kodak this year or in the past like couple months and shit have been dope. I will give you that.
The single you heard was dope. Like, you heard Super Gremlin. We played it for you.
That shit I thought was ass.
That
But-
shit was hard.
I thought that shit was ass.
That
But
shit was
but
hard.
but it's okay. He going back to jail. He ain't never gonna make music again one of these days.
You know what? I got to urinate. Can if you
Oh,
if you just gonna slander
On the
the
same,
one and only,
on the same,
can we just end this?
On the same day we find out due to Uncle Murder's prophecy that little baby going you know what I'm saying, catch AIDS like Yeezy. You know what I'm saying? On the same day. It's gonna be a terrible
Did
thing.
Uncle Murder prophesize that?
Yeah.
I missed that
On
line.
the 2021 rapper. That's the first line he said.
I
Lil-
missed it. Apparently,
First
little baby
very-
gonna catch AIDS.
No, Lil Nas X. My bad.
Oh, I thought you said Lil Baby.
my
I
bad,
was
my
like,
bad, my bad,
what?
my bad.
Why
Yeah.
did he say that?
Yeah, Lil
Nigga,
Nas
what?
X gonna get AIDS and die. Gonna get AIDS and die like Eazy-E. I hope the
That makes more
LGBTQ
sense. I was
don't
like,
go
why
around and
Lil
cancel
Baby?
me. Like they stopped the Lil Baby from going on and getting paid. Cause he be talking about how they be giving each other
Part of the
AIDS.
scheme. That's why you mixed it up. Okay. Ah, yeah. Part of the scheme. All right. So what we is the bitch breathing or not? I gotta pee.
That bitch is breathing like Marion Jones was when she had all the steroids, was running down the track, beating all the bitches, and doing fucking roundhouse kicks on niggas inside of clubs and shit that look like Patrick Swayze. That shit is going ham.
That's high level breathing.
It's breathing.
That's next level breathing.
That bitch got motherfucking like iron lungs, nigga. That bitch is all the way breathing. That shit next level. That's the shit that the motherfucking dude that be slanging the magic tape shit. Yeah,
what's it called? Not magic tape. It's called.
It's called some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But anyway,
Whatever.
yeah, he doing ads for them type of lungs. That shit is the bee's knees.
It's gonna kill me.
A+.
I'm gonna remember
A+
later next week.
A+ from Earth Gang. You know what I'm saying? Ghetto Guys. Go check that shit out.
A+.
A+.
So we got A minus, and A+.
Mm-hmm.
Some good. It sound like they breathing like a motherfucker.
This is like been the best top of the year in a long time that I can acknowledge.
I'd say
usually
probably since we started.
Yeah, because the top of the year always sucks.
I think when we started, J and M were dropping at the end and beginning of the year when we started this podcast. So we started this podcast talking about good albums dropping.
Yeah, but that was Not
that we're ending it, but this year was pretty good.
I will say this. I've said very slanderous things about Mr. Marshall Bruce Mather's music as far as lately on this podcast.
You know what? If I didn't have to urinate so bad, that would be for this time, but it'll be for next week. And I'm going to write that down. How dare you slander Marshall?
Revival suck, bro. I'm sorry.
Nigga, that was 2017.
I'm just saying. Like, I've been real critical of how bad that sucks.
It's not recent. He dropped 3 albums since that. Or 2.
But I've been critical as far as his catalog, though. Like, the older I've been getting is like Eminem shows the beginning for me.
We'll talk about that next week.
We've already talked about it. Like, I've already said it. Like, Eminem shows the beginning.
But you said it's changing. And I'd imagine if it's changing for you, it's also changed for me. But at the same time, I don't think that I think we could articulate that a little bit better with more time.
And it's Jay-Z records I don't like. But,
Now you just sound ridiculous.
That song that he...
Only song I don't like by Jay-Z is Computerized with him and Daft Punk.
I know it. Girls like... That shit is terrible. That is a
It
fucking...
fit the time.
That is a terrible song.
It fit the time.
It's a terrible
It's
song
not
for
even
the
him
time.
saying it.
It's a terrible song. All the way through.
Whatever.
All the way through. We the Guardians of the Galaxy of the Hovenges.
Yeah.
And
we will be in episode 4. What is it? Guardians of the Galaxy 4? Yeah, we'll be in that.
Volume 3.
No, we'll be in volume 4.
Oh, whatever.
Volume 3 is coming next year. They already taping that. We'll be in 4. When they finally kill Groot, for real, we gonna come in as his gay parents. Just because it's a tree and it's not really gay.
That's Groot. You're Drax.
Who are you?
Star-Lord.
I gotta pee. That's for a different time. Let's go.
All right, episode 194.
I'm writing this down.
Podcast. House of Spades Media. It's the one and only Star-Lord reporting out.
Drax.
Me and this bitch. We out this bitch. Drax out. Whole Ventures out.
You there?